Hi, everybody. This is Randy Suits with a letter and a song. Today's letter for 15 March is Fasting for God and You. My darling Eve, the Israelites observe several religious feasts throughout the year in worship of the Most High God. God instituted the fast as a pertinent part of several religious observances. Setting aside the needs of the body for a short period elevates the spirit and mind, enabling improved communion with God. Just as eating feeds the physical body, fasting feeds the mind and soul. During a fast, the body humbles itself to the mind and spirit. The natural forces at war with God bow in homage to the architect who built them in the womb. It is written, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." As God formed us in the womb, we ate not, but were sustained by the umbilical cord from the blood of our mothers. God used the nourishment of the mother to build and grow our body. He tested and commissioned the muscles, moving arms, kicking legs and feet, etc., of the unborn child and taught it to move within the confines of the uterus. Through these stages of development, God caused to grow the apparatus for eating physical food, though as yet the baby exists in a state of fasting. Thus, a fast after birth resembles the unborn in the womb, which eats not, but is nourished by the blood of its mother. After birth, when we fast, it is the Spirit of God which nourishes our soul when we willingly deprive the body of sustenance. Often, when you struggle with troubling issues, that's a time for prayer, knowing that our prayers become more focused. Satan cringes at the fear of the sight of a saint of God on their knees. The fervent prayer of a righteous man never misses its mark. The result is always devastation in the kingdom of hell. When Jesus came down from the Mount of Transfiguration, he found his disciples were unable to cast out a demon from a young boy. Jesus cast the demon out, and when his disciples asked why they couldn't cast the demon out, Jesus replied, that kind of demon, comes out only by much prayer and fasting. Thus it is that as we weaken the body, God strengthens the spirit and soul that are the real warring instruments in the battle against Satan and the hordes of hell. It is written, "We war not against flesh and blood, but with powers, principalities, thrones, and dominions in high places." My darling Eve, remember that when men assail you, that our God will both protect, for it is written, 1,000 will fall at your left hand and 10,000 at your right hand, but death will not come near you. He will also deliver you. Those who call upon the Lord will be delivered, it is written. Tonight, as I go to bed, I am confident that our God will make us victorious over all who rise up against us. For I know that 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 He, Jesus Christ, will cause your enemies to fall into the very net which they have prepared for you. This day I am fasting for God and you. In Christ, your kohane. We had this is a serious letter. Sometimes we write letters and we're serious if we're writing the things that are on our minds. And usually when we write often according to the needs of the one we're writing to. And so always remember to incorporate God in your prayers and God in your solutions, because He is the answer to all our prayers. Our song for today is You Needed Me. I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me and held me up and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. My hand when it was cold, when I was lost, you took me home. You gave me hope when I was at the end, and caused my lives back into truth again. You even called me friend. You gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me. It was a good song by Anne Murray, and I almost felt like when I heard that the first time that it was more a song regarding our need for God and His need for us than a song regarding another person, although it could be for either case. But my reason for taking this song today is because, God needs us to do those things that He has planned. And can He raise someone else up in our stead? He absolutely can, because He's God. But for this part of the plan, to restore man to the position that God had in mind when He created man and woman, He needs man. And He's glorified in our availability, in our placing ourselves in His hands to glorify His name. And so now, my dear friends, may the Lord, even the Most High God, be with you in all that you think, say, do, and are. Thank you for being, and God willing, we'll see you again soon.